What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I got on here and made any content, but got an interesting video for y'all. I know that you liked the Alexa Mini owner video a lot. That's my most viewed video, and so wanted to bring you to the decision to sell that camera and buy this Red Ranger Monstro. I'm definitely an Arri guy. I love the company, I love the reliability, and I love their cameras, but they are very pricey. Through different circumstances, I decided to sell my Alexa Mini. I had owned it for 26 months and it made me a good amount of profit. And when I initially bought it in 2021, I bought it as a rental property and a personal use camera for any projects that I would get hired for. It served me really well, made me a profit, like I said, and I sold it this year due to a few different reasons. I'm gonna go over those now. One reason is I also pre-ordered the Atlas Mercury lenses last year that should be arriving here in the next month or two. Those are full frame 1.5 times anamorphic lenses, and I wanted to utilize a full frame or large format sensor. So that narrows down different options to choose from. The obvious choice would be the Alexa Mini LF, or for a little bit cheaper, you could find an older regular size LF. Another option would be the Sony Venice or Venice 2, or obviously the Monstro. When viewing all those, they come with very different price points. And the Monstro you can find very affordable in the DSMC2. I started looking at the Ranger version of it, which is this fully integrated body that they came out with in late 2019, early 2020 release for rental houses. I was really thinking to go with the Venice one because of the price and also the camera getting a lot of notoriety these days. I thought that it would not only be a great camera for a large format look, but for the dual native ISO, for the versatility. I like how it has two screens, one on each side, but it was still an expensive buy. And the other reason I was selling the Alexa Mini was for practical reasons. I have two kids and a wife, and our family SUV decided to die on us, and cars ain't cheap these days especially. So selling the Alexa Mini, putting aside some money for a down payment on that. So like I said, Venice was $30,000. A lot of these Red Monstro Ranger bodies were around the same price, but I ended up finding this one for around $15,000. Monstro sensor comes with a 7-inch monitor, an EVF, and in the Ranger body where you get everything integrated, gold mount, all of your SDIs, IO, everything is integrated. So I really loved that idea and sold my Alexa Mini and bought this camera. Now, Red versus Arri, that's a big thing that people love to talk about. Even when I posted the Alexa Mini video, that was a lot of comments. Even in that video, I said, I love Red, I think they make great cameras, but I do find that the Alexa has a more organic look straight out of the camera. Now, if you have a good colorist, if you have a good post house, I think you can make a Red look as organic or filmic with a good colorist and a good post-processing. If you shoot it straight and convert it to Rec 709, I think the Alexa has a much better image personally that feels organic, filmic, and this is a bit more digital. But like I said, there are many positives that this has over the Alexa Mini. It does have an 8K VistaVision sensor that you can crop in to many different formats. So if I want to shoot with Super 35 lenses, you can, and you still have like a 6K image. I felt that this camera, even though it's one generation behind the Raptor, it has a lot of life left in it, and it's very future-proof. And a lot of great shows and movies have been shot with it, proving that it has a beautiful image. Some changes from going from the Mini to this. This does not have built-in NDs, so I got a 0.3, 0.6, and 1.2, and with the different combinations, I can go from anything from 0.3 to 2.1 with 0.3 increments. So that kind of fixes that, but it's a new workflow of having to swap physical filters rather than just clicking a button and adjusting settings. The frame rates are much higher, the resolution's higher, even the dynamic range probably is equal, if not higher, than the Alexa Mini. Really what you're losing is that versatility, the internal NDs, the organic image straight out of camera, and the reliability of the Alexa line. But you're gaining a lot too. And I do feel like this is a very reliable camera. Along with the Ranger system, you get a bigger fan, so it's not as loud as the other red bodies. And I'm really excited to shoot with this. I'll throw some footage up so you can check out some of the results so far shooting with it. And thanks for watching. I've got another video coming soon about my trip to Toronto International Film Festival. And I hope to get back to making the cinematography breakdown videos here soon. I am still recovering from my broken leg, but I am back on my feet and not wearing a boot anymore, so that's good. Anyways, like and subscribe, share this with anyone who's been interested in a Monstro or the Ranger style body. Yeah, peace.